For this project, I thought it would be a good idea to try and use some of the paper that we get at Christmas. And in particular, this is the paper that comes wrapped around things in an Amazon box. And if you're going to make something that's really eco, you need to use something that you've recycled. So if you can, use some recycled paper for this that you would otherwise throw away, and some pieces of cardboard that you would otherwise throw away. Otherwise, it's not really an eco star, it's just a star. Okay, so I've got my piece of Amazon paper. I've just cut a piece off. I can just flatten it out a little bit. And I've got a template for the star. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut roughly around the outside of that. This does not need to be perfect. You just want to get rid of some of the excess paper. And remember to put any of the excess paper that you've got into your recycling bin so that that can get recycled. The next step is we're going to glue this onto the back of your the paper that you're recycling. And the reason I do a bit of extra around the outside is so I can get plenty of glue on this so that it really glues down completely. So just using Pritt stick or glue stick, completely glue it all over. Then you're going to take your Amazon paper or brown paper, whatever you're using, and you're just going to glue on your star and really push down to smooth it out. When you've done that, you're then going to cut carefully around the solid lines, okay? So not the dotted lines, the solid lines. And that includes this little line here. You want to just snip down there, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Okay, so here's my cutout star with the brown paper on the back. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use a ruler, and I'm going to place the ruler along each of the dotted lines, and I'm going to lift at one side and push to fold it along each fold line like that. And you need to work systematically. So if you start here, work your way around, maybe clockwise. So go to the next dotted line and fold. Okay, so now that all of your folding is done, what you're going to do is one at a time, or two at a time, you're going to push these together, which forces the short line in between to fold in the other direction, and just push them together and give them a squeeze. Then put that one with the next one round the star and do the same thing, and just keep going round the star all the way until you've done all of them. And what you'll notice now, instead of being flat, your star now is more 3D. Okay, so to finish the star, you're going to need a hot glue gun and some cardboard. This could be some recycled cardboard from a package. And what you need to do is you need to put hot glue on all of the tabs on the back of the star. And you need to work quite quickly because otherwise the glue will set and nothing will stick. Once you've got glue on it, put that down onto the cardboard and just gently push down on it until it's fixed. Okay. And then the last step is to take either some good scissors or a craft knife and just to cut away the extra cardboard from around the star. So there's your finished star. I'm going to decorate mine with some raffia, but you could use some ribbon or some pattern paper or anything you like. So to decorate my star, I'm taking some raffia and I am going to just tie a bow. So just like you might do with shoelaces, or when you're tying up your trainers, just imagine that these are laces and you're tying them into a bow. And then pull it nice and tight. So you've got your bow. And then take another short piece, and what I'm going to do is on the back of my star, I'm going to put a little blob of hot glue, and I'm going to glue down that back piece, and that's so that you can hang your star up. Just be careful because this glue is quite hot, so you could use an end bit of cardboard to sort of push it down, protect your fingers. So then you've got a hanging loop. And then finally, one last bit of hot glue and put your raffia bow on top. And there is the finished Eco Star.